So, Mac Squad, we are back with a brand new video here. And today we're going to be doing a speed test between the Moto G Power and the Galaxy A20. Things are a bit different this time around. The G Power took the first one, but the Galaxy A20 now has Android 10. Let's see what happens. So, Mac Squad, as we said in the intro of this video here, this is going to be the Moto G Power going up against the Galaxy A20, being that it has Android 10. So now the first thing I want to discuss are the specifications on paper for each device, and let's go ahead and get that started right now. Now with the Moto G Power here, we have the Snapdragon 665 inside of this device. It's an octa-core chipset clocked at 2 GHz, as you can see there, 2.02 to be exact, and for the GPU, it's going to be the Adreno 610. Now this device is going to have 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. And out of the box, it's going to be running Android 10 with security patch of July 1st, 2020. Now with the Galaxy A20 here, we're going to have a Samsung Exynos chipset inside. I'm not sure the exact model number, but it's an octa-core chipset with 2 cores that are clocked at 1.7 GHz and the other 6 are clocked at 1.59. And for the GPU, it's going to be the Mali G71. Now this device is going to have 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage, and it's currently going to be running Android 10 with security patch of June 1st, 2020. So Mac Squad, as far as the specifications on paper, I'm going to have to give it to the Moto G Power, more RAM, more internal storage, a faster CPU, overall, on paper, the better phone. So as of right now, it's going to be a score of 1 for the G Power and 0 for the Galaxy A20. Let's get to the next part of the speed test. So Mac Squad, with this next part of the speed test here, we're going to be doing the application open and RAM management test. And so basically how that works is I open up the same application on each phone to see which device can open up faster than the other. And then afterwards, I test the RAM to see which device can hold these applications better in the background. So to get that started, we're going to start here with the Play Store. That goes to the Moto G Power. The next application we're going to do here is YouTube. That goes to the Galaxy A20. And so the next application we're going to open up is Amazon. That goes to the Moto G Power. The next application we're going to open up is Best Buy. And that goes to the Moto G Power. The next application we're going to open up is Facebook. And that goes to the Moto G Power. The next application is going to be Instagram. And that goes to the Moto G Power. The next application we're going to do here is Twitter. And that goes to the Moto G Power. And so the next application is going to be Spotify. And that goes to the Moto G Power. And the final application is going to be Call of Duty Mobile. And that goes to the Galaxy A20. So now we're going to go ahead and test the RAM on each device to see which one can hold these applications better in the background. And we're going to start here with Play Store, held by both. YouTube, held by the Galaxy A20. Amazon, held by the G Power. Best Buy, held by the G Power. Facebook, held by the G Power. Instagram, held by the G Power. Had a technical difficulty with Twitter, but it was held by the G Power, and it was actually a refresh on the Galaxy A20. Accidentally tapped it before I was ready, but trust me, it was a refresh. Spotify, held by the G Power. And Call of Duty Mobile, held by the G Power. So Mac Squad, as you saw there with the application open and RAM management part of the test, the G Power opened up a good amount of those applications faster than the Galaxy A20, while it also held those applications better in the background. So as of right now, it's going to have a score of 2, and the Galaxy A20 is going to have a score of 0. Let's get to the next part of the speed test. So Matt Squad, with this next part of the speed test here, we're going to be discussing the Antutu benchmark numbers, the Geekbench numbers, and we're also going to run a speed test to see which device can pull down the faster data speeds and also upload the faster speeds. So to get things started here, we're looking at the Moto G Power here, having a score of 166,425 for the Antutu benchmark, which in comparisons to the Galaxy A20 here, 123,376, is considerably more than this device here. So it clearly takes this W, and we're going to go ahead and jump over to the Geekbench. And now looking at the Geekbench here, we can see that on the single core score, we got a 309 for the G Power and a 1,263 for the multi-core performance, which is pretty good if you ask me. But if we compare it to the Galaxy A20, we got a single core score of 270 and a multi-core score of 908. So it didn't even get into the thousands there, but pretty close. Just not as fast as the Moto G Power, of course. Now let's go ahead and jump over to the speed test here to see which device can win that one. So what we're going to do here is just run a speed test in each device, see who can get the faster down speeds and get the faster up speeds, and then we'll declare a winner at the end. I'm going to start here with the G Power, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, and so now both devices, if you ask me, are still pretty fast when it comes to downloading and uploading here. But when you look at the G Power here, we got a score of 94.3 on the down speed and 23.1 on the up speed, which is fairly fast. But with the Galaxy A20 here, we got a 92.3 on the down and 20.5 on the up. So slower than the G Power, and of course it losing the Geekbench in the 2-2 part of the speed test. We're gonna have to declare the winner to be the Moto G Power, having a score now of 3 and the Galaxy A20 having a score of 0. Let's get to the next part of the speed test and see who can win that one. So Matt Squad, with this next part of the speed test here, we're going to be doing an application install test. Now how it works is I pick 3 of the top applications here from the Play Store, and we just install on each device. Now whichever device installs 2 of the 3 faster than the other automatically wins this part of the speed test here. And we're going to get that started here with Zoom Cloud Meetings in 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Moto G Power. And so being that the Moto G Power took that first one there, we're going to go ahead and get over to the second application, which is HBO Max, aka the best application in the world. Don't at me. And we're going to install that here in 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Moto G Power. So Matt Squad, there was no secret there. The Moto G Power installed 2 of the 3 applications faster than the Galaxy A20. It's just the most accurate? No, but this is all entertainment here. These videos don't mean anything at the end of the day. But the score is 4 for the Moto G Power and 0 for the Galaxy A20. Let's get to the final part of the speed test video here. Close it out. So Matt Squad, with this final part of the speed test video here, this is going to be the power on and power off test, or basically a restart test, to see which device can cut back on faster than the other. Now we're going to get that started here immediately because we don't want to waste your time in 3, 2, 1. Now, notoriously, the G Power on this channel here, in case you're new to the channel, is notoriously slow, and I mean super slow when it comes to rebooting. So it's probably going to lose this one here, and well, we'll see. And that goes to the Galaxy A20. So Matt Squad, with the final tests in the books, you saw that the Galaxy A20 took that one there, leaving a final score of 4 for the G Power and 1 for the Galaxy A20. And I'm not too surprised that it actually won that last speed test. As I said earlier, the G Power is notoriously slow at powering on and powering back off. I don't know what it is about that phone, but that's just one of its weaknesses. Not a big deal, but something to point out when you compare it to other devices. So Matt Squad, in the comment section below, let me know who did you think was going to win this round 2 of the speed test here. And if you're new to the channel here, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any coverage when it comes to budget devices like the Moto G Power and the Galaxy A20. And Matt Squad, like this video here so that other people just like you can get a little bit more help when it comes to researching budget devices like the Moto G Power and the Galaxy A20. And then you get the chance to see speed test videos like this one here by the twos. And last but not least, share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It is just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.